Willkommen zurück zu Tales of Arise. Wir befinden uns auf hoher See und ja, sollen mit all unseren Gruppenmitgliedern reden. Wir haben bereits Kisara, Rinwell und Dohalim schon bequatscht und ja, vor uns liegen noch Law und Shion. Und dann bin ich gespannt, ob wir Almadria einholen können.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Danke, Alphen. Ach, ich finde das immer so schön, wie sich sehr viel wie ein roter Faden durch die Geschichte zieht. Ich bin jetzt sehr gespannt, wenn wir mit Shion reden, was sie so zu sagen hat.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cislodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its lake of death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed.
Oh.
You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dahna. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, das war aber wirklich cute.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almedria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Okay, sie sagt nichts mehr. Aber das war wirklich, wirklich cute, wie sie seine Hand genommen hat. Und ja, da bahnt sich doch was an. Aber wir haben jetzt andere Probleme. Deswegen, das Schiff hatte einen größeren Vorsprung, als ich dachte. Wenn ihr noch ein Nickerchen einlegen wollt, bevor es ernst wird, ist jetzt die Chance. Ja, dann sollten wir das doch tun. Immer noch viel zu fröhliche Musik für diese Situation.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
Oh, das ist natürlich groß.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Ach, ganz zufällig können wir da jetzt einsteigen.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Okay, was hat die sich da zusammengebastelt? Das war ja riesig.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Ziemlich gefährlich.
Then let's find Almadria.
Mobile Festung Gradia. Okay, krass. Mitglieder, die deine Gruppe verlassen haben, sind zurückgekehrt. Yay! Das ist doch mal eine schöne Sache, dass wir jetzt hier nicht alleine stehen.
Shion, I want to thank you. What brought this on? What you said helped to calm me. Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah, the biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelselik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsev when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought it was a goner.
Balsev's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Dahnan in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Nochmal ein Hinweis darauf, eventuell, dass Elfen Renäer ist? Fragezeichen. Also, wir müssen hier auf dem Schiff uns einfach durchprügeln, bis wir Almadria in die Finger kriegen. Deswegen gucken wir mal, wie die Verteilung ist. Okay, es ist alles so, wie wir es vorher hatten, aber ich will das mal so ein bisschen neu strukturieren. Ein Teezimmer oder sowas. Trank des Lebens mal 3. Sehr, sehr gut. Vielleicht finde ich hier auch so viele Sachen, dass ich gar keinen Shop mehr brauche. Das wäre natürlich gut. Jetzt habe ich 6 insgesamt. Das heißt, ich könnte jeden wiederbeleben. Mit diesen Glückstränken habe ich ehrlich gesagt noch keine Ahnung, was ich da tun soll. Aber gut, wir gucken einfach mal. Ah, sehr gut versteckt. Kopfsalat. Okay. Und hier ist auch eine Sackgasse. Okay. Ein paar Panzerschützen und Wölfe.
I'll trip it up. Not today! You're mine! You're mine! Mirage! This one's mine! Where are you going? Here! It's time! Eat that! In the shadows! In a vine? Here I come! I'm on Dragon Force!
Das hat doch ganz gut geklappt. Sah ein bisschen so aus, als hätte der Dohel im Rad geschlagen. Und das ist die beste Trainingsmöglichkeit für uns. So, hier sind auch keine Kisten mehr. Dann machen wir die erstmal kaputt.
This ends now! Consider yourself finished! Double be my guest! What you through! Will this help? Eat this! Take this! Help it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! We can really make weapons with this?
Okay. Hier ist, glaube ich, nichts mehr. Was ist jetzt? Was ist dieses Ding? Bilde ich es mir ein oder sieht es genauso aus wie das Ding in Reville? Ach, diese Barriere im Gefängnis. Warte, das besteht aus Astralenergie. Es könnte eine von Amadrias Fallen sein. Mist. Also, was machen wir? Wenn ich die Astralenergie manipuliere, kann ich es vielleicht aus dem Weg räumen. Ein Versuch ist es wert. Rinwells Kartenaktion. Mit Rinwells Astralarts können Welle aus Astralenergie absorbiert werden, die dir den Weg versperren. Nähere dich einem Wall und drücke nach oben, um ihn aufzulösen. Die Aktion kostet HP. Sehr cool. Stimmt, wir hatten bisher Rinwells Kartenaktion noch nicht. Und schwupps, ist es weg.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving. Hi, Hoodle!
Dragon Form! Armor won't save you! Dragon Form! It's over! Dragon Form! Try this! Dragon Shell! Explosive Ray!
Here!
Slide!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the puzzling to me.
Team
Demons descend! Flashing fang! Hear me, flame of fury! Dragon form! Go away! Here's the evil! Take this! You're finished! Do it! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Ein bisschen Geld, das ist sehr gut. Also nie die ganzen Sachen hier außer Acht lassen, denn hier können immer Items versteckt sein. Ja, guckt, da ist auch was. 3 Tomaten, wer auch immer die da in der Ecke abgestellt hat. Aber jetzt haben wir 3 Tomaten mehr. Gut, dann können wir jetzt hier weitergehen. Jetzt haben wir da einen Plan. Okay, es gibt wohl mehrere Etagen. Ich kann das aber nicht anklicken und sehen. Der Fahrstuhl scheint offline zu sein. Wie auch sonst immer. Alles kaputte Fahrstühle hier. Okay, ist ein bisschen labyrinthartig. Und ich höre auf jeden Fall Zeugel. Pfirsichgelee. Sehr gut. 5 Stück. Das ist gut. Sollte möglichst versuchen, keine anzuwenden. Okay.
Let's dispose of the trash.
No further!
Into the shadows! Eat that! Not in your dreams! I'm the true governor around here.
Do it! Show me! In an instant! Impact rock!
Here, let me
Now! Take this!
First aid!
Dragon swarm!
Radiant
Hold that! Abort! An astral
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Healing circle!
Okay, das war jetzt ein bisschen gefailt.
You're mine! I'll smash you! Your flight deal?
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Oh, 10.200 Gold. Sehr gut. Ich plündere dich richtig aus, Almadria. Das ist gut.
Out of our way!
Dragon swarm! Dragon swarm! Dragon swarm!
I'll have to take my revenge on you!
In a bind?
Where are you going?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! First strike! I'll run you through!
Here, let me go!
Far enough! Explosive ring! Here I come! You escape!
Not on my watch!
Here I try harder! Swallow blade! I can carve through one! Like steel! Burn it!
Yes. Oh, sehr gut.
I'm practically unstoppable.
Milch. Ziemlich viele fancy Betten. Okay, da liegt auch noch was. Orangengelee, sehr gut. Ah, die mache ich doch fertig.
Go no further!
Now you'll learn!
You'll pay for what you did!
You've got fear now.
Severing wind! Quiver dragon!
More with that! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Mega ray!
Too slow! Severing wind!
Mega ray!
Watch this! Soaring light spear! Mirage!
Nothing gets by me!
Dust to dust!
Well then, let's keep moving.
So. Aha. Ich dachte zuerst, hier war ich schon, aber hier war ich noch nicht. So.
You think that shield will save you? I really am one. Dragon form! Swallow blade! Mega ray! First strike! Go clean! Blow them away! Annihilation! Dragon form! First strike! What? Deep Six has got your name on them! It's time! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Seems about right to me.
So. Jetzt kann ich hier in Ruhe mal gucken, ob noch irgendwo was versteckt ist. Hier kann ich leider nicht rein. Aber hier. Oh, da hat einer eine rote Rüstung. Das sieht nicht gut aus. Das ist bestimmt dieser Oberschütze. Uiuiui.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing arc.
Tectonic fire! Here I come! Crumble! In a bind! Just get it started!
Get in the way! Giant mind! Photon searing flame! Reload!
Another strike!
Lightning
Demon Fang! Burn!
Where you go? Take it down!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega ray!
I'm on it! Crumble! Finish it!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Zugangsschlüssel A. Ein Gradia-Aufzugsschlüssel, der Zugang zu Ebene 1 und der Ebene darunter erlaubt.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from it. This is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Okay, jetzt muss ich hier nur noch einmal rausfinden. Okay, hier ist der Aufzug. Ich würde aber sagen, bevor wir weiter voranschreiten, machen wir hier gleich einen kleinen Cut. Ich guck gerade mal, ich glaube, ja. Zwischendurch müsste man hier nochmal auf die Fertigkeiten einfach gucken, aber die sind sehr teuer inzwischen. Deswegen würde ich sagen, ja, es bleibt super spannend. Ich bin auch sehr gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Ich habe das mit diesem Schiff gar nicht kommen sehen. Also es ist cool inszeniert. Und ja, wir müssen El Major einfach das Handwerk legen. Danke fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal.